Okay, for the viewers at home, we are starting a new unit, so please make sure that in your notebook you have fast forwarded a couple pages in your notebook. Give yourself a clean start. Do this first lesson on the, what did we say? The left-hand side. I know, but this is lesson 1, and then you're going to get one tonight, and then you're going to get one tomorrow. So this one's going to be kind of a 3-pager. Just go with it. So tonight is 4.1.1, or this afternoon. We're going to solve multiplication problems that have at least one factor that is a multiple of 10. And one of those perks of Mrs. Crane being a 4th grade teacher last year to a 5th grade teacher this year is I know for certain that a gorgeous lady of some way, shape, or form taught this to you last year. So this is review. This is nothing earth-shattering or rocket science new, okay? So there is this really convoluted thing here, and I want to show you something because it's like going back to 3rd grade, okay? And if you have this in your student book, you can even write in your notes, see student book, I think it's 118 is the page that I am referencing. You can get it on your own time and just visualize with me here because I'm only going to spend like 10 minutes on this because that's how easy it is, okay? So I want you to notice, you know how remember when you were in 3rd grade and you did the arrays, okay? That's how you read this chart, 118. So if I were to do 2 times 3, what would you get? Easy schmeezy, right? Okay, now I'm going to take it another step. What's 20 times 3? 60. Okay. What about 200 times 3? Anybody noticing a pattern yet? 2,000 times 3. 6,000. Whisper to your neighbor what pattern you just noticed in the first row. Who wants to share what they noticed? And I need to get you on microphone for Grace and Sarah who aren't here today. So, Rohan, spread your knowledge, my friend.
I noticed that all the zeros in both factors, that's how many zeros are going to be in the product.
Anybody else agree with that or disagree with that? Who agrees? Say it really loud so you hear it in the microphone.
I agree.
All right, nice job. I knew, does this look familiar?
Yes.
So I don't need to be worried about this, right? Let's do another one just to make sure that we are like on the same path, and then I'm going to have you set you free to try some of this. So let's look at 20 times 30. What do you see there? You see 2 zeros? And there's 2 zeros up here. Is that what you're saying? Up here, there's 2 zeros, so there's 2 zeros down here? Yes. Okay. What about 200 times 30? So there's 1, 2, 3, and there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you're noticing that every time a power of 10, we call these powers of 10, right? Every time we multiply by another 10, 100, 1,000, what are you noticing? You add that 0, okay? This can also be applied to those other little things that we did earlier in the year, decimals, right? When we get into the decimal side, this also works with powers of 10. All right, so what you're going to go try to do on your own right now is there's about 8 problems, which I think you can handle on your own. On the homework page for lesson 4.1, I think it's 2075. I wrote it down already. But this is more for Sarah and Grace who aren't here. Page 75, I would like you to go try the evens on your own. From this pattern that you just noticed, it's literally 8. This is review. That's why I'm not spending very much time on it. And tonight, you're going to see why I did this now for tonight's lesson. Okay? Hit it.